Welcome into another duck habitat management video. You guys want some duck content, so we're going to do it. This is another beaver pond we've got, and this one has actually never been planted. The dam has been breached one time before just to see how active the beavers were. They were very active. They clogged it up that night. So I'm going to breach the dam again today and show you this swamp, and if we can get the water level down, we're going to plant this one too. So we're in mid-July, so we've still got some time to get some millet in the ground, but I'm going to take you through the process of a swamp planting with Japanese millet that does not have water level control, and just take you through the woes and the pains that will come as a result of not having beaver control in here. So I'm going to set up a trail camera. I've got a trail camera with me, and we're going to dig out the beaver dam, take a look at this swamp, and we'll go through this process again. Let's go get it. Here it is. I think this one's almost 2 acres. I'm gonna pull that aerial up for you and show you here. Just another standard issue beaver swamp where we've got a dam that runs exactly straight as an arrow about 100 yards this way, and it's impounded and flooded all the water up into the head section, and it's predominantly covered in lily pads, which when we drop the water level, those lily pads should stand up and expose the soil beneath so we can plant that millet. All right, I've got a bad back and I'm getting over COVID. So if it looks like I'm dying in here, I might be. The fencing we had put up was not successful. And we'll try to get that dug back out here a little bit. If you've never busted a beaver dam, a little trick to it is get all the sticks and supporting logs off the backside first. That way when you go to digging, it's going to be exposed soil, and that rush of water is going to help erode the soil much easier than trying to pull sticks out beneath the rushing water. So we've got all the sticks pulled out and thrown downstream beyond the fence to help create kind of a barrier down there. Now all we're going to do is dig this out. I know this pond is only about 1 foot deep at the upper end, so I'm only trying to get about 2 feet of water off. So I don't need a huge breach today. Got it running good. Got it dug out. Let the water clear up and do a little more digging. So we got a 4 foot wide breach, about 18 inches deep. And I know I've already dropped the pond level about 3 inches, believe it or not. And so this will drop at a solid 18 inches, which is exactly what I need to expose that uppermost end up here. That's what we're going to plant. We're planting that upper, I'd say, acre. We're not going to plant this whole pond. It's just too big and too deep. So with the breach we have, we should be able to get some water off of it. And so to keep the beavers out, I'm going to come in here with some metal T-post and put my metal T-post out into this pond in a big U shape and put metal wire, metal cattle fencing around it. Because that plastic tree protection fencing right there wasn't worth a flip. So we're going to come back in here with some metal. Something cool I've done one time before is actually put a camera on a dam breach. You see all the beaver family at work. So I did bring a camera, get it set up here, put it on video mode, and hopefully get some cool videos of the beavers in here working. My camera set up. I got it on video mode. That way I can watch right here at the breach and see a little bit out on the pond. So hoping to get some cool videos. That beaver has already come out to check that dam breach. His lodge is right there. Came prepared. Well, I've been waiting the beaver out. I'm not seeing him for another 10 minutes. So I think I'm gonna roll on out of here. Camera set up and on video mode. That should produce some cool videos as long as it's working. And I'll probably come back in here in a day or two and just check to see if it's completely breached up or not. And then we'll install that metal fencing post this coming weekend and probably have to dig it back out. But at least the water level will be already somewhat lowered and the breach should be pretty easy to clear. So we'll come back in here in a couple days.